This is GeroTheHero, and this is my review of Anonymous Noise Episode 2. Alice and Momo, as kids, were the original childhood friends, almost like they were meant to be together. They walked to school together, they held hands together, they sang every day. Basically, Alice was in love with Momo. Unluckily, Momo had parents that were going to get divorced, and eventually they moved away, and this is heartbreaking for Alice. I also hated that Makota, aka Baldy, always had to make fun of them. And also when Alice was suffering, he was glad they weren't making noise and even told her that she probably would never see him again. What is sad is Yuzu is the one that picks up the pieces and they start singing together. He doesn't really want to sing. When Alice loses it, he is there for her. He even encourages to keep singing to have her voice reach Momo, when in his heart he hopes that they never reunite because he likes her. So now in the future, it will be interesting because Momo is back, and obviously his personality is a big difference from when he was little because his parents break up and move. I kind of have a feeling that no matter what Yuzu does, even though Yuzu is probably better for Alice, because Momo is the childhood friend, he probably will end up with Momo because most anime tend to favor the childhood friend. If you look at in Your Lie in April, even though the main character was leaning toward Karui, in the end he ends up, or at least seems like he's going to end up with Tsubuki. So I would say in my experience, most of the time, no matter what the circumstances are, the main character ends up with the childhood friend. Now, if you guys can think of other examples where the main character does not end up with the childhood friend, I'd like to see that in the comments. But for the majority of shows like this, I would say that they end up with the childhood friend. It seems like it to me, at least. So it'll be interesting how this turns out, because we've gotten all this backstory. We know how this basically love triangle will be, and also that they're getting set up to become a band, probably. So we'll have to see how that develops. I'm very interested to see what happens in the next episode, so like always, comment below, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you next time.